here in the South. And we're underway. That is legend Wilmot. Does not get back to the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 and around the 18 for 3-receiver set. Hughley off into the flat. He's got his man at the 25. That's Sergio Ruiz, the big senior tight end, and that is a first down. Jordan Brown, the senior tailback, the lone setback. Hughley, quarterback run game. That's going to be a big part of this game. Here for the Red Elephants, Josh Eccles, the senior, was able to bring him down. Jordan Brown, the fake to him. Hughley, the fake, the run, crossing the 30 to the 25-yard line. Tripped up finally by Braylon.
A little bit of a pump fake throws that receiver defender.
Quick pass over the far side, but that is snuffed out immediately. Loss of 2 on the play. Silas Knuckles was able to fight through the
quarterback position.
Yeah, Dwight Lewis Jr., the 3-star running back, is also out as Jordan Brown gets the carry, but a ball on the ground. Scrum for the football. Buford pointing. Madison commit at quarterback. Jameer Cantrell, the tailback, the Arkansas commit. He's got some scootability, but can't break out of that tackle. That'll be a gain of 1.
Moved to tight end. He was a quarterback of that offense a year ago.
The pass back, the pitch back to Hunter. Hunter trying to elude the rush near the 15. He's going to tuck it and run and scoot out of bounds. Hunter to the near sideline, and that's going to go out of bounds. Over the intended receiver's head.
This opportunity. Been a whole bunch of people, football players that wanted this chance, and you got it. What you gonna do with it? Grab on.
Awesome pep talk. Brown, the tailback behind Hughley. Hughley, he can scoot, he can run, crosses midfield. He's got some more room to run. Crosses the 35. Reese Holland.
To reignite this drive after the last one stalled with the fumble.
61 yards rushing here so far for Hughley as Cooper Popka steps in, the backup quarterback, to give Hughley a brief blow. A spot, turn the ball over, see if they're more sure-handed with the football. Brown again, spin move, closing in on the 20, closing in on another first down. It's Jameer Cantrell, the Arkansas commit, with the trip up after the game. Play clock. Brown to Hughley's left, 1 on the play clock. Hughley keeps it, he'll have the first down. Boy, that read option give game, that weekend of scrimmage, had a few carries, took 1 to the house. Brown has it, trying to take another one to the house, but he's tripped up inside the 10. And that will be a 2nd down and 1 upcoming. Quick change here for Buford. Hurry up here for the Red Elephants. Hughley. Stopped for a minimal gain.
Nice job there by Buford, because they were trying to make.
Well, the tailback on the nil-time snap there. Not everyone on the same page. Austin Cook, the senior defensive end, read it. That's a loss of 4. Buford, it's 2nd down and goal. And that one goes off the hands of Hughley, and all he can do is cover it up. They are having some issues when they get the ball rolling.
Yes, as they put second drive.
Yard line. We'll see how they play it here. Hughley. They give to Brown. He will pick up about 5. We'll call it 3. And DJ Ford with the stop. The 25-yard line and in. They are right here. Carter, is that going to make it over? It will. 35-yard field goal for Dwayne Carr season ago. Granville over to the far side. Granville with a big good gain on first down, close to the first down.
High school level with the type of offensive lines they had.
Hunter to the near side, and a nice catch near the 39-yard line. That's Ian Chafin. A gain of 12 to move the stick.
Big part of this offense. Just a good football player.
Silas Knuckles in the backfield. Instead, the pitch goes to Jameer Cantrell, who tries to cut back. And that was snuffed out well by the Red. 3-0 lead for Gainesville. Hunter, quick slant, defense there. Was he there early? Buford wants the flag, not getting it. That'll bring up a third, please. Put it on silent. Hunter, third down. He's got time. Now he doesn't. And he's going to run out of bounds and ushered out of bounds at the field, following in his footsteps to Clemson. Brown with the give and ushered back. We'll call that a no gain. Gainesville's got it done on the ground here so far.
To their grade age, but in terms of experience.
Hughley back in the end zone's got to get rid of it. Eludes a tackler, looking downfield, and we'll just throw that one out of bounds. Great job of keeping his eyes downfield. It was Christian Walcott
Scrambling.
11 personnel here for Hughley. Hughley looking downfield, flips this one to the near sideline, and a miscommunication there with Trent Wilcox, but throws that one. Professional scholarship camp. Braylon Williams has some track speed. That snap is low, and that snap is on the ground. Recovered by Buford. Touchdown, Wolves! Brady Wack set to put this one through. Was 22 of 25 in point afters last season. 1 for 1 here this season. But Buford hasn't gotten
As a runner and force him to beat you as a passer.
Hughley showing off that arm to the far sideline. That's Doyle Morrison to the 50-yard line. Jameer Cantrell, the Arkansas commit.
He can hurt you many different ways.
Hughley. Miscommunication there with his receiver, Connor Hall. The sophomore receiver on the near side, thrown it out into the Gordon Brown. The tailback does get the carry. Finds some room, picks up a few yards. Reese Holland is there to snuff that one out. And down and 6 here for the Red Elephants. Hughley over the middle, and that one is snuffed out. Catch near the line of scrimmage. It's no man's land. We'll see what Hughley does, and he will punt this one away. Nice little pooch punt, bounces at the 10, and rolls out of bound around the 5-yard line.
Might have to up him from a dual threat to it.
Special teams nonstop. There was a botch snap, and now we got another botch snap. Hunter swarmed under by the Red Elephants in the backfield. Jason Johnson was there, among others. Hunter fakes the give, keeps it, nearing the first down. He's going to come up a couple of yards short. Jeremiah Proctor, the 3-star outside line Wildcat here. And it goes over his head. Over Cantrell's head and wrapped up at the 5-yard line. What a mistake. Territory, and now Kareem Hughley going to try and cash in. That Buford defensive front saying not just yet, but a couple of yards gained there. Call it 4 for the Clip.
They pulled their quarterback out. Hughley's out.
Into the end zone for the touchdown of the Red Elephants. Darren Williams. They talked about him potentially being that Wildcat. Hughley back in the game. Hughley to the end zone, overshoots his intended receiver, the big tight end, Dawson Gray, who had no one within 3 receivers set. It's Jordan Brown, the tailback, next to Hughley. Hughley looking in Brown's direction. Now to the middle, it's nearly intercepted, in and out of the hands. Braylon.
This kick.
25-yard attempt here. Dwayne Carter made his first one and makes his second one. So 2 red zone opportunities.
Ball on the ground.
Well, because of that penalty, it's their best starting field position of the night. Cantrell in the backfield doesn't get much. DeMarcus Simmons was there. Minimal gain of 3. Second down here for Buford. Hunter fading back, throwing over to the near side. It is caught. Is it in bounds? Coach is pointing to the sideline. The officials use Madison committed quarterback. Hunter, what does he got? Over the middle and in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. Jordan Brown gets the handoff and not much else. No gain. That defensive front for Buford. Josh Eccles, who's headed to
Experience in a back seven. We can help those young guys.
pressure on him, and Hughley throws it into the dirt. Brady Wagner, Josh Eccles there again. DJ Hunter hands it off to Knuckles. That's Silas Knuckles trying to find some gap of offense. It's Chance Davis. They nicknamed him Chance. Hunter on the far side. Oh, how about these Red Elephants? Jameer Cantrell had nowhere to go. A loss. Third down, 12.5 yards. They're about that here. You better look out. Hunter throws it into no man's land. He's hit there. That was Darian Swanigan, was one of two Red Elephants. Can start in opposing territory here. Spins the opposite direction. Out of bounds. Outside the tackle box. No grounding call. Ethan.
But since they have been able to balance it out in the air, they've been able to slow him.
Brought down behind the line. Two. Carson White, the sophomore. Action tonight. Next to Hughley. Hughley has some time. Hughley over the middle. Bobbled and out of the hands. And tipped away from his intended receiver. That was Jameer.
Trevor had me think about Thanksgiving.
He did. It was, I don't know what time of year it was. Had to check the calendar. Cantrell, Granville, excuse me. Stopped near the line of scrimmage after a minimal game. Darren Williams was there.
Him and Bob, these two hunters, right?
He's number 12 in the slot. Instead, they'll hand it off. It's Cantrell. That's Granville, excuse me. And a gain of a few yards. Trip Chapman in the backfield. Hunter. Hunter to the near side. He's going to have the first down and knocked out of bounds. And that's their first third down. In motion now to Hunter. Hunter looking. Hunter deep down the field. Has his man. It couldn't have been dropped any more perfectly. Lead. Cantrell. Not much going there for the Arkansas commit. Darren Williams, the Wake Forest commit. Stops him for a gain of 2. Hunter finds his man, and that's finally caught. Rodney Walker Jr. with the catch. That's a gain of 7. Pitch behind, that's Ace Thomas on the reverse, and that was snuffed out beautifully. Jeremiah Proctor. What he's seeing. Deshaun blown out, and at tailback, that play nearly blown up.
Marcus Sims.
DJ Hunter, they're looking to pass, going to the near side. And good defense played there by that pass attempt. That was Zachary Ingram. They call Hunter now under center. Cantrell is behind him. Instead, it's the gift and a fumble. Ball on the ground. And it looks like Cantrell might have fallen on that one. The Red Elephants, 3-star Michigan commit. Thompson right up the middle for a minimal gain. And that will bring up 4th down. We'll see if Gainesville spends their final. Had a career-long 50-yarder last year. This from 37. The lefty is a beauty. At the horn. Buford extends. DJ Hunter hands off to Jameer Cantrell, who's headed to Arkansas, but not headed for many yards. That's a gain of 2.
And I think, you know,
with the handoff. Nearing the first down. Stopped there by Chance Davis. That's a gain of 6.
yeah, pulled no.
Jameer Cantrell now in for the Wildcat. Looking for some place to run. Can he find it? He does. Nearing the sticks. It will be just a tad shy. Noah Nixon couldn't believe it. And now quickly going under center and pushing forward, and there's the first down. There is a flag on the play.
Go and is committed to Alabama.
Third start inside their own 20. Jordan Brown doesn't have a lot of room to roam. Next to Gray Richardson.
They need for Hughley to be able to up and play better than their experience would suggest.
Hughley, little bubble to Doyle Morrison. Morrison gets a block, finds some green, and a late hit out of bounds. Give him the first down, give him 15 more. At the 46-yard line. Hughley, the pass and out of the hands of Doyle Morrison, the three-star wideout who was great last week in the scrimmage. Box, Arshawn Sampson, the tailback. Instead, Hughley throws it behind Morrison, has it, crosses midfield. Braylon Williams on the stop, gain of 6 and a third down coming up. Hughley, the give, no, he kept it. Throws it over to the near side, and that's Jordan Brown, the tailback. First and 10 at the 35. Hughley to the far side. Really nice throw, but even better defense. It looked like DJ Ford on the far side. Second down and 10 here for Gainesville. The freshman running back, Sampson, nearly broke that one free. Tripped up inside the 30-yard line. Some commit, Kyrene Hughley. Third down, Hughley has some room. Hughley makes a man miss, crossing the 20, crossing the 15, inside the 10. Josh Eccles was the last. His third rush of 20 or more yards. Hughley, the pass, a little behind his receiver, but it is caught. That is Doyle Morrison. 10th play of the drive. And Hughley stopped.
It's Williams they brought in the Wildcat.
Darren Williams brought in there. Third. To the end zone, touchdown! Colin Porterfield on the 4-yard strike, and for the point after to make it a 3-point game. It has been a tough go here for Gainesville. Here's Hunter, low snap, gives it off to Granville. Granville trying to find the sideline, and he does. One of their biggest plays in the game. Crossing midfield, first bar, nearly doubling their offensive total. And the give off tackle. That was Granville, Jeremiah Proctor.
Williams, it's a good O-line. They need him to step up.
Hunter to the near side, getting some good blocking, crossing the 30, inside to the 20. This is Ace Thomas, inside the 10.
Need to not self-destruct in the red zone.
The give, Hunter keeps it himself, finds the corner, touchdown! Griffith puts it through. 4 plays, 65. Hands to Brown. Now picks up a few yards.
So gets on the ground as well.
Hughley keeps it, trying to look downfield. He'll have to throw that one away. And was it past the line? Was he outside the tackle box? The crowd is screaming. Eccles is coming. Hughley is running. Hughley is brought down.
Barry Wagner doing a nice job. Bring on now.
Yeah, they're trying to find something offensively, so they bring in Ahmad King at running back. As Cantrell was a little nicked up the last time. Is the running back here next to DJ Hunter. Chapman takes the football. Chapman breaks out of it, and he breaks free. Chapman to the end zone. Touchdown, Buford. again.
They have been setting up that look all night long, and then again they've been able to get some push doing so there. Allow Buford offense is starting to wake up to potentially even make this lead bigger.
Marshawn Sampson, the freshman, ripped down. Sampson, the freshman, looking for perhaps a Kyrene Hughley, trying to get things going offensively, looking to air it out, and he does. He's got his man Morris in, and it is tipped away. And a flag. 4 on third downs of 10 or more yards here for Gainesville. They got to have it here. Hughley trying to find some room, throws it on the far side, just shy of the first down. That was the freshman Sampson. DJ Ford doing
as well.
And you were saying, Greg Hubbard, ball on the goal line and recovered. Touchdown, Buford. They do it again. Bring lottery numbers for tomorrow as well. Evan Griffin puts it through.
Someone who used to long snap many years ago. Trust me, that was my forte.
Kyrene Hughley to the near side. That's Colin Porterfield, who has a touchdown to his name. And inside to the tailback, Jordan Brown.
I mean, their backs are certainly against the wall, but it's...
Hughley to the near side, caught by Porterfield, one of his favorite targets tonight. That is his 4th catch. Hayes Thompson with the so far this year. Jordan Brown, the tailback. Little high for his intended receiver, legend Wilmot. 14 seconds to go in this third. Him. Never know what they'll turn into, but he's a special player. Just needs some help tonight. Jordan Brown breaking free. And that ball is on the ground. They turn it over again. Ethan House. And you wonder, Hodge, as Bishop Gorman gets that win, as Hunter throws it out to Braylon Williams, who is stopped behind the line. Gorman gets the win in the
problem here, but Buford still got a quarter here to make a statement.
Hunter flips it, far side. That's a nice play and a nice catch. That's Ace Thomas, a two-way player.
Gorman making a statement out west.
And off inside to Chapman, who has the first down. You see Cantrell back in the game as well. Jaileel Goldie here in the booth trying to defend you. Ahmad King, the tailback. Gets to the 45-yard line. Chance here, and he's had to take out different notebooks to go through the different players that they are going through. As handoff given on the far side, that was A.J. Granville. Gain of 3.
Being number 1 or being in those top 3.
Hunter under duress, showing he can run as well. First down. Keyshawn Blow with the handoff. Another positive gain, stopped by Dallas Ferguson, a gain of 4. Yeah, DJ Hunter
gave their offense the breathing room it needed to find its stride.
Hunter's got some room. Hunter's got the pylon. Hunter has the touchdown. 8 carries, 60 yards, and a couple of touchdowns to boot. And that boot is good. Third. Nice pass over to the far side. That is complete near midfield. That's Doyle Morrison. Hughley can sling it. Gain of 12.
Explosive offensive pieces are going to be.
Hughley, the far sideline, just misfires there. That was legend Wilmot. Check that. Connor Hall was the intended receiver.
Because you
get some of the stats here.
I mean, listen, he is a big, he looks like a college player already. To the big frame, powerful strides, that one cut and go runner. He's one of these guys that can tax him.
Quick Bubble off to the far side, crossing the 45. That's Doyle Morrison. Morrison in double-digit catches tonight, brought down by Reese Hollis
tonight, but I mean, obviously special teams, miscues, turnovers.
Hughley looking deep, has a man, and Trent Wilcox dove for that one, but just out of his hands. Battle of Death Valleys. Arshawn Sampson was the tailback. Hughley, little screen there off to the far side. Has a sideline, has some room. And Arshawn Sampson with a gain of 15. First and 10. Hughley off his back foot. Hughley. Pretty good defense there, intended for H.P. Williams. There's no face. Pass off to the flat, near side. That is Watson, the tight end. Second down and 25. Sampson, the freshman, hit hard. Brought down at the 43-yard line. That's Ethan Hauser, whose name we've called a lot. He is headed
Tonight, they do a great job playing with their hands, great separation.
10th play of the drive. Nice catch and a reception to Connor Hall. Down at the 30. That's a 12-yard gain, and will bring up Hughley. Evading. Look at the footwork. Throwing into the end zone. Has a man, and it's incomplete. Total yards in the second half as they've made a change at quarterback. DJ Hunter is out. Braden Thompson is in at quarterback. So the day is done for Hunter.
On those first two drives, that defense responded, were able to slow him down, and then ultimately special teams as well, creating several big plays. So those two phases of this team really allowed that.
Here for Buford. 29 unanswered points. 4 straight touchdown drives for Buford. In Brazil, months ago they said, we're going to keep it in Charlottesville because of some unforeseen circumstances. Arshawn Sampson gets the carry. As third down and 1. Jordan Brown gets the handoff and crosses the plane for the touchdown. That snaps a streak of 29 consecutive points. Quarterback, the sophomore, is in for the Red Elephants as his man, but knocked out of his hands. That was intended for Connor Hall. Good defense there on the 2-point attempt. Back attempt against Mater Dei. Chris Henry Jr. went nuts. He's now at Ohio State. Just great to see these players. And then a year later, they're making a name for themselves in the college.
As a favorite.
Texas has a Georgia problem.
Yeah.
Roland Bradley the third getting a touch.
Right. I mean, this is Arch Man.
Right up here in the booth, Jerome Ingram has been terrific as a stage manager tonight. And everyone else behind the scenes, so many people involved in these broadcasts as we have another late flag in their quest to repeat as state and national champs. They scored 29 straight at one point to put away the Gainesville Red win after going 15-0 last season. Greg, what a performance by the reigning champs. The Wolves getting it done.
Yeah, a team effort, defense.